when family members do something together, there's always fights and sparks all over the place. And I was fearing that. I was like, I hope Dad and me don't fight on the set. I was being replaced from a lot of like Bollywood songs, and as an artist, that's not a very happy space to be in, and I was quite dejected. Butta Bomma and Control kind of reignited me as an artist. I had lost a lot of faith, and I was like, what's happening? Nothing's going right and stuff like that. I was in a low phase, but I feel like these two songs saved me. Butta Bomma is truly a bomb because it has exploded, and how it's a great song, but I never expected it to do what it did.
First of all, welcome on E-Times, Arman.
Hi. I'm glad to be here.
So congratulations for the release of Barsat. How has the response been like so far? I know it's just been a few hours, but what have you heard about the song till now?
Well, it's too early to gather all the responses, but the initial response has been amazing. People are loving the video. People are loving the audio. It's giving them all the feels is what I'm seeing online on social media. Everything positive so far. So I'm really looking forward to the song growing more and more in the coming few days.
You've come together with your brother and your father for the first time in this song. How has the collaboration been like, and how did it actually come about, the entire collaboration?
I just had this idea, and I just sat down with Dad and told him, why don't we do a song together? And he was like, for sure. And then he gave me the idea that why don't we three all do a song together? And I was like, that would be amazing. Yeah. So Dad said, I don't want to be in the music department. I want to direct because I have a vision for what I want to do. So then we spoke to Amal about the idea, and then Amal said, more than happy to do something like this, because this will be the first time that the three of us come together to do something like this. And then Amal composed the song, Kunal Verma, wrote the lyrics, and Dad directed the video. And I don't know if you've got the video yet or the song yet.
I have, yes.
Yeah, I think it's come together really beautifully, and I'm really proud of what we've put out there. And just the three of us doing something together, it's really special, this song, and it's the first of many to come.
How is it being directed by your father for the music video?
So he has a thing of always capturing my moments here and there ever since the beginning. And there was this other video that he had directed me in long back, but that was just like a very very basic thing. When I was just 15, he was just like directing me doing some performance and some song. And that's when I realized that it's so crazy that we all are so creative and we have our own way of expressing. And Dad, even though he is a musician and he has the musicality in him, but I also see this whole different creative side to him, of direction, of script writing, of like story and stuff like that. That's so unique, and just being directed by him and guided by his vision was a very very different and new experience for me. And it was a very chill time. I think we didn't have any issues while shooting the video. Usually when family members do something together, there's always fights and sparks all over the places. And I was fearing that. I was like, I hope Dad and me don't fight on the set. But that didn't happen at all. He was cracking jokes all the time, keeping the mood light. And just his vision was very clear. He wanted the emotions to be, very subtly kind of, come across. If you see the video, which I know you've watched the video, there isn't like, even though there is some kind of like tension between the characters, there's no like, major breakup scene or major fight scene, or a lot of like sad songs and breakup songs have those sequences where there's a couple fighting, quarreling and stuff.
Yeah.
I wanted to stay away from that, and I wanted to play on the silences. There are many times that in relationships, people, instead of fighting, they stay silent and they don't talk to each other, and there's this cold treatment that is happening, and then that unsaid but saying a lot of things. So I think that's the emotion that dad wanted to capture in the Barsat video, and I think he's done that fabulously for me and captured me really, really well. All the shots that he's devised, and it just goes with the mood of the song totally. And Amal has done a fab job. Kunal has written some amazing words. All in all, I think it's a beautiful effort by everyone involved, and it's a very honest piece of work, and I hope that it reaches out to everyone.
Coming to another song of yours, Butta Bamma, it's become like a viral sensation on social media. And you even recently won an award for that, Best Playback Singer. So how do you
Thank
feel? How do you feel about the getting this particular award and the song's success, because it's all over social media right now?
Butta Bomma is truly a bomb. I would like to call it the bomb, because it has exploded. And how I mean, it's a great song, but I never expected it to do what it did. With songs, when you sing a song, you're like, okay, yeah, I really love this song, I hope it becomes a hit. But you can never predict something like what happened with Butta Bomma. I mean, it just exploded. It became viral. People started making all these TikToks and reels and different videos on it. Cricketers like David Warner, put out really, really cute videos with his family. And the song trended like crazy. I mean, it's still going so strong. It's reaching almost 700 million on YouTube, and it's unbelievable to see the kind of love that song has received. And non-Telugu, like Hindi listeners, Punjabi, Bengali listeners, all these people have connected with the song to another level, even though they don't understand the language. I think that's where I think the song wins. I feel language, there's music has no barrier, has no, it can seep into any language and just like touch people's hearts, which is why songs like Despacito in the past, Kola Veridi, these are some of the songs that have done Gangnam Style. Some of these songs have done really, really well, even though they are in languages that we might not understand. I think the reason for those things is that music is a universal language. It just, if you like something, if you groove with something, it doesn't matter which language it is, whether you understand it. If it makes you happy, it makes you move, that's all. And that's what Butta Bomma has done. I think it made a lot of people happy. I remember I was in Hyderabad for the Saima Awards when I was receiving the award. And as I was coming down the stage, I met a lady, and she was like, my child does not eat until they watch Butta Bomma's video and hears the Butta Bomma song. So I'm like, it's crazy how the impact of the song has been. And, I'm lucky enough to have a song like that in my discography, which surpasses boundaries and just goes on to do such amazing, it's phenomenal what's happened with it.
I wanted to ask you, which song do you think was the turning point in your career so far?
I would say Control was a big turning point for me. It kind of changed a lot of things. It changed how people perceived me as an artist as well. Apart from Control, I think the one song that has drastically changed a lot of things for me in my career is Butta Bomma. I remember there was this one phase in my career where, I was being replaced from a lot of like Bollywood songs. And as an artist, that's not a, very happy space to be in. And I was quite dejected. And I remember going and recording for Butta Bomma and other Telugu songs and other South Indian songs. And after a few months, when Butta Bomma released and it became the rage that it is today, it kind of gave me so much more strength. Sometimes, there are certain disappointments from certain things, but then another whole new aspect, a whole new wave comes in and brings its happiness with you, with it. So I think Butta Bomma and Control kind of reignited me as an artist. I had lost a lot of faith, and I was like, what's happening? Nothing's going right and stuff like that. I was in a low phase, but I feel like these two songs saved me. A lot of my fans tell me that your music saves me on a daily basis. It heals me. As an artist, I think Control and Butta Bomma have been those helping hands that have pulled me out of those low times and have given me the strength to move on, and I've done so wonderfully well. I mean, Control appeared on Times Square, New York. Butta Bomma has crossed all the boundaries and done so well on all the platforms, and it's won me an award as well. And Control won me the European Music Award,
Yes.
MTV EMA. So I think both Control and Butta Bomma have been my best friends and have helped me at a time where I was feeling very low as a person.
You have another Tamil song coming up, recently released for Vijay Sethupathi and Tapsi Pannu's movie. What do you have to say about that and the kind of response that song is receiving?
Very unique response for that song. I haven't sung a lot of Tamil songs, but I mean, I have like probably 6 or 7 in the Tamil language. This one being the most recent one. And I haven't sung for Vijay Sethupathi sir ever. This is my first time singing for him. I'm a huge fan of him, and I'm glad that I got to sing for him in this movie. The song has, won people's hearts. People are loving the tune. It's got an old world charm to it. Yeah. It's got a lot of melody. It's got that, real Indianness to the sound, which I feel like, it'll connect with a lot of people across, pan India. And obviously Tapsi is amazing and what she does. And I'm glad that I've sung and yet another song for her. I sang in Badla last for her movie. And just singing different languages, and it just makes me so happy to see all those songs getting so much love, and especially from fans who don't understand the language. I see so many fans of mine who tell me that, I only listen to your Telugu songs, and they are not Telugu. I mean, they don't understand Telugu. They're like, I love your Telugu songs. And I'm like, wow, that's so crazy. Just to know that fans are listening to music despite not knowing the language, it just makes them feel. So I feel very blessed.
Your recent release, Echo with Eric Nam, has also, added to your fandom a lot. So I wanted to ask you, you were recently even a part of a K-pop online concert. How was that experience like for you?
Yeah, there was this concert called the K-Con Tour. And it was a very special concert for Indian fans. Indian K-pop fans, and I think a lot of other fans from around the world also could tune in and stream it. There were artists from all around the world. There were K-pop acts, and then there were a few people from India as well. I got to speak to a lot of fans who were very excited to speak to me because I had done a collaboration with one of their favorite K-pop stars, Eric. And Echo has been definitely been a game-changing song for me. The fact that we brought iPop, K-pop, and EDM together, Eric, Kashmir, and me, being from 3 different parts of the world, and we also happen to be Asian artists putting this out in the APAM month, which is the Asian Heritage Month, and it was a very strong statement. I think as Asian artists, I think the more we're seeing a whole wave of Asian artists really rising and really getting that global push and popularity. And I think it's very important that happens because we need more and more Asian representation on a global stage. So I'm glad that we 3 came together and put out Echo. It was a huge statement, a huge thing forward for Indian music, for Korean music, and obviously the cross collaborations that will happen as a ripple effect after Echo. So I'm glad that I was part of that whole thing. And then that K-Con tour happened, which I shared a few moments with K-pop fans from here in India. And it's always a warm feeling. The K-pop community is awesome. What I love about them is that they're ferocious for their idols and the people that they love. And I see that kind of emotion, from my fans as well. So I totally get where they come from and the emotions that they have for their favorite artists. And I relate to that. And I think they deeply love the artist's music, not just because it's cool to listen to it, but because it means a lot to them. As an artist, you wonder, why are fans so huge on this artist or huge on this song? And there's obviously a reason why that happens, because there's some kind of connection. Maybe the lyrics of the song are connecting to them, or the artist themselves has struck a chord with the fans. So I think there's a lot that we can learn from the K-pop industry. There's the way that they have gone about their music and the whole cultural phenomenon that it's created over the globe. I feel India is one of those markets that's going to blow up very, very soon. A lot of artists from India are already, topping charts, appearing in places where we have not seen Indian people ever. And I'm glad that I'm part of that wave, and I'm right there leading the charge with other important artists from India who are doing the same.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Saloni. Bye.
Bye.